Hello and welcome back to PTE Tutorials presentations. Today we'll be going over reading multiple choice questions, specifically the multiple option questions. So let's get to it. Today's contents will go over the intro to the multiple choice, multiple option. We'll go over the instructions for these questions. We'll do a step-by-step strategy, and then we'll go through a sample question. So what is the multiple answer? For multiple choice questions, multiple answer, you have to choose multiple answers in a reading question type. There will be more than one correct answer and a list of potential answers. These question types are designed to assess your ability to comprehend and evaluate a short passage, usually on an academic topic. For multiple choice questions, options will have to have checkboxes that will accept more than one option. There will not be a radio button. Now let's go over the time a little bit. For our reading section, you will be allocated time for the entire reading module rather than for each question, as you wouldn't be in writing. When you are answering questions, do not waste too much time on one question. Keep an eye on the clock and keep moving. For the entire reading part, you only have 32 to 41 minutes for you to complete this portion of the test. Depending on the combination of questions, the times might actually vary. Now the actual instructions that you will get for these multiple choice, multiple answer questions will be read the text and answer the multiple choice question by selecting the correct responses. More than one response is correct. Our scoring will be based on how many of the correct answers that you have highlighted or checked. As it says here, for this question type, if all the responses selected are correct, then the total grade will be awarded. For every incorrect option, including the ones you've gotten corrected, 1 point is deducted, while a correct option gets you 1 point. Now our strategy that we have for you is to read the question carefully. Look for the key words that are in the question. Keep these in mind when you then go through the text, and make sure you can identify the words that are in the question to the text. Use these keywords as well to formulate what the main idea of the passage is, as well as the supporting points. If you don't know a word, make an educated guess based on the context surrounding the word. You may not get a precise definition, but you will at least understand the context in which the word is being used, and that can be helpful. Now after you've done this, go through each and every option carefully. Select the correct options, double check, and then finalize. For these questions, it is particularly important. Do not make a guess if you are not sure of the answer. There is negative credit for this kind of question, unlike the single choice option for the multiple choice questions. Now, a specific strategy that we can use is the elimination strategy. After reading the passage, it is easy to point the correct answer by eliminating wrong answer choices. Here are some points that we're going to go over to avoid and eliminate the confusing options. Look for questions that are out of context. Those are obviously not right. Now, also, eliminate words that are very exclusionary or extreme words that eliminate many different things, such as always, never, and so on. These can be correct, however, the probability of them being the correct answer is much, much slimmer because when you eliminate a whole variety of answers or possibilities, you rule out many different actual situations because very, very rarely is anything 100% answer. Hold on. You can edit this part out. Reliance on intrinsic motivation for overcoming extreme neurosis. Reliance on... So let's go through this, shall we? Reliance on intrinsic